Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 9th episode of Tonari no Kyuuketsuki-san. And last episode, I actually don't remember that much about it, but I do remember there was a maid cafe, which was a lot of fun, and pajamas and some shopping, but I know it was a fun episode, but that usually goes without saying. So let's just get into this episode so we can see what fun our characters have together today. Hopefully some kissing fun, perhaps, you know. There is just such a heavy kissing theme in the opening that I kind of want more kissing in the show, you know, between the characters, if I'm being honest, which I am. So let's see. 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, which means it's time to wake up. Rise and shine. Yes, I can tell. And then drink it. Is that jello? Like blood jello? And she went back to bed, didn't she? Yep, yeah. We've all been there. Ow. You wake up with a headache after that. I do wish this version I'm watching had the lyrics, you know, on screen, preferably translated. Because the choo 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 is obviously referring to kissing, I mean, clearly. And slide. There we go. Uh, is that pronounced cutie, ladies? Is it? I guess. But I do really enjoy this show, and I'm glad I'm not alone in that because you right there probably enjoy this show as well. So I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you're watching me enjoy it, and I'm glad we can enjoy this together. So good on you. Episode 9, Vampire vs. Vampire Hunter. I'm curious what the Vampire Hunter will be like. Hopefully another cute girl. Oh, that sounds like fun. And she seems to be excited about it. Exactly. Light music club and cat girl maid cafes, that pretty much encapsulates it. There's also haunted houses, but I guess she wouldn't want to think about that. It's definitely important. Should be. It's worth the risk. Oh no, a bug. Wow, blocked it. Oh my god, what? Don't be over dramatic. I. Uh. Are you. Are you serious right now? What kind of vampire dies to a bug? Oh, okay. I guess that makes more sense, but still, it was just a bug. Like, if you were that weak, could you even hold the umbrella, the parasol? I mean... At least she didn't die, I guess. I know, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, this is heaven. You know, if I said that out loud, I would be called the creep in the comment section, which has happened to me before, by the way. That's good to know. Very nice made outfits and a very nice bunny outfit, I guess. So what is Akari's class doing? Did she say? Yes, Hinata's doing a maid cafe. I knew Hinata would know what was up. We just didn't expect to see you like that. It's pretty great. You're not wearing shorts. Yes. And then a few with the outfit off. As usual, she's just so much taller than them. A phantom. Not literally, it's not what it means. It means she just doesn't show up. You know, like a ghost member, like your name's signed up, but you're not really a member. Handicrafts Club. That sounds about right. There's gonna be dolls everywhere. Yeah, it's not what you think, Sophie. Although the dolls are still a little bit creepy, but... I guess it is pretty scary. There's a very fine line between those two things. I don't blame you, those are just terrifying. You know, Akari and Tsubame would get along well. They're similar in a lot of ways, so I almost want that crossover. Oh my god. Oh yes, she is the cutest doll ever. I mean, that's what Akari liked about her initially, so this makes sense. My god, this is such an advanced doll. How expensive was it to make? That was funny. Oh wow. Very, very Japanese instrument there. Scaring the girls, that's live ghost stories. I want to say it's called a shamisen, but it might be a different instrument that I'm thinking of. Yes, it was great, don't feel bad. The literary club. And these two girls don't get much screen time, so it's good that they get some. This is a pretty nice sign. I know, right? We just don't see it much. Ooh, poems. What's with the hand motions? That could be misinterpreted. I'm sure it's fine. And now we have an actual haunted house. Of course, she's more excited than Sophie and Hinata would be. Don't be such a baby. Yes, she is. I guess that was supposed to be a secret. Oh. Oh, okay. You're coming with me now. Yeah, if we're lucky, you'll get some fear-fueled cuddling. She's offering to hold hands. I'd take her up with an offer, please, Ellie. Maybe for you, not for everyone. Could you not sit on the props, please, customer? Who? Oh yeah, well, I remember her now. It took me a second. I remember her now. She's shy. She's adorable. Oh, that's great to see. That's very nice. Why are you getting competitive? You're not even siblings. You're quite a different type of love there. So it's kind of a weird competition. That's yes, get a good word for it. Even holding hands as they walk away. I know, right? Yeah, there's no reason why you couldn't do that. Oh, well, I guess there are reasons why you couldn't do that. Never mind. Friggin' Sophie. I'm sure they don't. That's not really a surprise. It really would. Yes, yes, you can. Go for it. God damn it, Sophie. Why do you ruin everything? Ellie just looking from back there. Putting away her precious dolls. It was fun. It was fun. That's not the case. Although I am curious what they're like in real life. Because I'm sure anime has distorted my perspective on them a little bit. That does sound like it'd be fun for a vampire. Well, you have one for me? Again, I'm not surprised. Who's that? Are they like investigating something? Oh, oh no, that's a vampire hunter, isn't it? Took me a second, but that's probably the vampire hunter. Maybe she heard there's a vampire around here and she's investigating. In which case, we probably shouldn't help her, but we're going to. She... I guess being a vampire hunter doesn't pay too well, so... She probably can't afford that much food. Well, I'm sure she was looking for Sophie, or Ellie. Aspiring vampire hunter, okay. So you never actually slayed a vampire. Vanquished, I guess is a better word for it. That would probably be a good idea, yeah. Oh. Oh, wow. Yes, she's not gonna touch my Sophie. You have no idea. But she definitely took that the wrong way. Or the right way, rather. Well, yeah. It's not like she has a radar or something. Yeah, I heard this is a vampire. I think her name is Ellis. She lives down the street. Just go see her. How far away? Like my sister's house. Wonder if there's anyone we know. Probably not, but really, Sophie? I don't think that's a good idea. I really don't. I think she can. Yeah. I know she's... Wow. I know she wasn't exactly super feminine, but I could tell it was a girl right away. It's still an unnecessary risk. I wouldn't do that, personally. Wow. Yeah, we should not let her stay here, no. Or we should just suck her blood. Make her our servant. I know, right? That was really suspicious. I'm totally a human, you know? I eat human food just like you guys. That's not good. Yeah, what do vampires ever do to you? And you still hold a grudge? Oh, okay. We have talked about that before. People did not like being turned into a vampire at an older age. Although some people didn't like being turned into one at a younger age. Being old forever, that does kind of sound like it sucks. Don't suck the vampire hunter's blood. It's not a good idea. Oh, where? You don't joke with that sort of thing. But I like how we know Ellie well enough to know that that's what would get her to look. Oh? Oh. Yes, I love you, Ellie. That's definitely a good save. I appreciate it. Now she probably feels a bit uncomfortable. Can you do that? Would it make you sick? Like, because I know Tokyo Ghoul, the ghouls can technically do it, but they can't digest it, so. My god, Ellie. You have to make everything weird, don't you? Just... I don't know what to say, just after you cheated enough. Yes. They don't know about onigiri and all that. Special tools, you say? You know, this probably wasn't a good thing to get into. Seriously, I think you made a mistake with this subject. I think you should. Moon. Probably a good idea. Just make sure to film yourself doing it. Oh no, the coffin. That's a problem. It's not what it looks like. How would you even explain that? Seriously. Wow. Where do I get one? That's a good save. That was a good save. That was funny. That's still a bit of a stretch, but yeah. I wouldn't want to get my Donkey Makuta dirty, so of course I would have it. Is that gonna... Is it... Oh, no, the light. Okay. You didn't see anything. I just, you know... I had lotion on my hands, just... Yeah, they are not. They're adorable. But I think she finally figured it out. Yes. Please don't vanquish these vampires. Well, that's nice. I mean, it's to be expected. This is a slice of life show, but still. I am too. At first thought maybe that thing that was maybe some sort of vampire detection device and that was going to be the thing, but no, it was just a matter of she accidentally stuck her hand into the light. So I did jump to the wrong conclusion on that one. But the end result was kind of the same. I do like how she just has a box of blood on the couch. And, you know, you're having your snack within reach. It's just Ellie with the rice ball. My hands are all white and sticky. Just, yeah, the phrasing on that could have been a bit better. Especially when she, not a minute ago, talked about how she's sexually attracted to the vampire hunter girl over there. And she might give the vampire hunter the wrong idea about her personality at that rate. Although Sophie's talking about when to swallow wasn't much better, but at least that was in her head, I think. So, the vampire and the end of the year. You know, for a second I thought it was like a pop-up on my computer, but no, it was just part of the episode. Gotta keep that Dakimakura holder safe. That really was funny. Just, I was curious exactly what she was gonna say to try to recover from that. I never would have predicted that. I mean, you're supposed to take a bath together, you know? Well, that's why you should do it together with Akari, you know? Make it easier. Exactly. Oh. A hot spring episode? Is that what we're setting up for next episode? That got her attention. Right now. Well, preferably next episode so we have more time for it. But no, just a quick thing this episode looks like. I should hope so. I should hope so. And this is a pretty stimulating environment, so... I mean, just be like Hinata. She just took that shirt off like it was no big deal. Wow, that's a bit mean. Wow. I'll admit, I did not see the subtitles there. I have no idea what they were saying. That... Anyway. Oh. Oh, wow, Ellie. It is, but it's fine. Because we're all friends, we're all cute girls. God damn, just... Very much dialed at the fan service near the end of the episode. It does. Yes, I think she will appreciate that. What? Don't say that. Of course, Ellie's up for it. Of course, the same girl that touched, you know, Hikari's butt 5 minutes ago, so it's all good. I know, right? I'm sure she does. Yes, it's pretty great, isn't it? Don't do that. You know you want it. This is lasting longer than I thought it would. I agree. I thoroughly agree. It's good in a lot of ways, yes. At this rate, oh god, that's quite a visual. At this rate, if we're gonna get into nosebleed territory, and that may become a reality. There's a lot of enjoyment to be found here. I'm glad to hear that. That's good to hear. We can try to aim a bit lower than that. Yes, you look great then, that's why. I guess that's a thing. We never have to. The entire show could just be hot spring episodes, and I'll be fine with that. Yes. Don't no, it's fine. Okay, that was the 9th episode of Tonari no Kyuuketsuki-san. And that last thing kind of made me forget what happened earlier in the episode, so I'll just kind of skim real quick. Okay. Culture Festival. Akari School is having a Culture Festival, which is a great opportunity for everyone to go there and have fun. Of course, you know, we had to get there in the middle of broad daylight, which was difficult, but we do have our parasols and all of our usual sun protection equipment, so we did make it. We had a bit of a close call with Ellie, though, because this bug just came out of nowhere and just attacked her, I guess, and that was pretty effective, surprisingly enough. But I guess they're just that weak to sunlight, you know? But, anyway, they made it there alive, I guess, which is fine. And yeah, we looked around. Ellie was having a good time because there were just cute girls everywhere, some of which were dressed up and stuff, so definitely something to be excited about. However, Sophie wasn't super excited about certain things like, you know, the haunted house and Akari's room, which had a bunch of dolls, which is very, very frightening in a similar way to a haunted house. And then she got mistaken for a doll because she took a nap in the corner in a room full of dolls when she herself looks like a doll. Which is funny. I didn't see that coming at all. Like, it wasn't until somebody commented about a doll, you know, after she fell asleep, that it clicked in my head where this was going. It's like, oh, okay. That's pretty funny because her being a doll is why Akari initially got attracted to her. And then their love kind of blossomed from there. But yeah, that was definitely a big thing. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. You know, Hinata's class has a maid cafe. You know, as a result, she wears the maid outfit, looking very good in it. You know, everyone just kind of looking at that. Also, Yamada, she's around. Apparently, she has a little sister, which is nice. Like, Yamada hasn't really had a lot of screen time. I mean, Sophie, like, I think replaced her in an episode, and that was, like, about it, I think. I don't think there was anything more than that, but anyway, she does have a little sister that she brought with her to the festival, and they're clearly very close, you know, holding hands, taking baths together, sleeping together, you know, all the typical sibling closeness stuff. And to the point where Akari actually got a little bit of jealous, because she doesn't do much of that with Sophie for various reasons, like different sleep schedules and her not really liking baths, which is something that we actually did explore later in the episode, which I do appreciate. But yeah, very, very cute stuff there. But anything else on the Culture Festival before I move on to Vampire Hunters stuff? Not really. I mean, the misunderstanding with the Phantom member thing with Sophie was kind of funny, I guess. And Ellie with the haunted house, like everybody else, like, nah, we'll pass. And Ellie just kind of drags Hinata in there because, of course, she does. And then it's like, yeah, this place is great. I feel so at home. I don't know why people are bothered by this. You know, that was pretty good. But yeah, the Vampire Hunter stuff was interesting. Okay, we obviously knew there would be a Vampire Hunter in the episode. The title pretty much gave that away. However, she's not quite what they might have expected from a Vampire Hunter. You know, she's like on the ground, all hungry and tired and whatever. So we invited her in, gave her a snack and stuff. Of course, that was before we found out what she was. We found out then she told us she is a Vampire Hunter, an aspiring Vampire Hunter, which I took as meaning she hasn't actually vanquished any vampires before. But apparently her motivation is the fact that her great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, you know, was attacked by a vampire, and not only that, was turned into a vampire himself as an old man, so you get to be an old man with usual old man problems for, you know, hundreds of years, which I'm sure is not all that great. Really, if you're going to be turned into a vampire, you'd probably want it to be done as at your prime. I mean, that's probably a good topic for discussion. Like, how old would you want to be when you become a vampire? I mean, a lot of people would probably, you know, assuming you're not too old, a lot of people probably have a bias for the age that they are, you know, currently. But I don't know. I don't know how old I would want to be. Probably 22 if I had to choose an age to be turned into a vampire as. That probably would be my pick personally. But yeah, that was the motivation there. And she doesn't know that Sophie is a vampire or that Ellie's a vampire, at least not initially. So we basically got to keep that a secret. Which is harder than it sounds, you know, considering our cast of characters here. Especially Ellie. She was the biggest liability in that regard. But yeah, we were going to do the crazy thing of letting her spend the night there, which, I mean, we end up doing that. But that was definitely very risky. I wouldn't personally do it, but I guess Sophie was comfortable with that. And then things definitely got funny when Ellie walked into the room. Like, hey, you know, wow, a girl, like, she looks so cute, I could just suck her blood. You know, I don't think she said that word for word, but that's kind of what she was getting at. And then they're like, no, Ellie, no, shush, we gotta talk to you for a second. That's a vampire hunter, so don't talk about sucking blood and stuff. And then she had to, like, clarify what she meant. It's like, oh, I just meant that you look delicious in, like, a sexual way, you know, I didn't mean anything weird by it, so that was pretty funny. I like that a lot, just... that recovery was good. Just, she had been so confused before she realized what was going on. But yeah, that was definitely funny. Of course, what was also really funny, like I've already mentioned a couple times, but I'll mention it again, was when she walked in on the coffin. Like, why do you have a coffin? And just, what do you even say to that? Like, just, I have a coffin because it looks cool. Like, what reasonable excuse could you make for that? I mean, I guess that wouldn't be the worst excuse ever, but she You know, Sophie always thinking it's like, oh, it's a case for my Dakimakura. What, you don't have one? Like, well, you should probably get one because they're great, like invaluable for any Dakimakura enthusiast. So I just really loved how she handled that a lot, just and how she just kind of accepted it as a reasoning. Just that was really funny. Oh, and also the fact that they didn't know she was a girl at first, which I get. She definitely comes across as a reverse trap character. So I was, you know, a little bit, you know, on the fence when I first saw her, but once I started to hear her talk a little bit, I was like, yeah, that's definitely a female. And also the type of show this is, like, you're not really going to have male characters in any kind of semi-important role in a show like this, so that was probably the main reason why I figured it was a girl. But yeah, just, I pretty much picked them on it being a girl immediately. There was very little ambiguity, for me at least. But yeah, what finally gave it away was Sophie evaporating a little bit in the sunlight in the morning after, but, you know, at that point, you know, our vampire hunter, I don't remember her name if it was given, I'll be honest. But, yeah, she's like, you know what? I spent the whole night with these vampires. They're cool, they're cute, they're adorable. They don't seem like they would harm a fly. Like, I'm not gonna vanquish them. They're good, they're good. You know, I did like how she kind of took that at the end there, so pretty nice happy ending. Which is what I expected. This is a slice of life show. We're not gonna like have anyone's life at danger, you know, like that. That's always a kind of a risk though with these sort of supernatural slice of life shows. You know, you know anything too dark is ever going to happen. Nothing too serious is ever really going to happen with a slice of life cute girl show. But you know, that's fine. It can sometimes take away some tension from something like a vampire hunter suddenly going into your home. That's the only kind of negative. But yeah, the final scene was probably my favorite. I mean, yeah, like I said earlier in the episode, we talked about how Sophie is not really all that big fan of baths because of, you know, her kind of what she's been told about them in the past. So we decided that bathing together would make it, you know, easier to transition into it, which is definitely true. I definitely agree with that, you know, even beyond my personal reasons for wanting that to happen. It's definitely some solid logic. Going to do something with your friends can always make it easier, you know. So we did that, but not just with Akari. We also invited Hinata and Ellie. I mean, Ellie wasn't going to miss out on that. That sure wasn't going to happen. And she certainly made the best of it, which she definitely did. So she went to a spa, as they call it, hot spring. And they went in there, they got changed. I definitely enjoyed Hinata's changing scene. She just, one motion, took the shirt off and revealed a very nice looking bra. Like, I quite like that. And then, you know, she's, as usual, Hinata definitely has the most mature body of the group. You know, just you have Ellie and Sophie over there that just look very, you know, non-curvy, for lack of a better term. And then you had Akari, who was actually kind of embarrassed to get undressed around her friends, which, you know, there's usually at least one character like that in these sort of scenes. So, but she did it. She did it. It's all good. And then we got into the actual bathing area, and that's when Ellie actually got a little bit handsy. She saw that cute Akari butt and she wanted it, you know, as does everyone else in this show, really. So that was pretty great. You know, technically Sekuhara, but you know, great nonetheless. But yeah, definitely a nice little bathing scene. We had some backwashing. We had some Hinata wanting some backwashing from Akari, but when she offered, it was just she just kind of chickened out. It's like, no, it's okay. I got this. I don't need help. You know, just maybe next time. But yeah, just the entire bathing scene was a lot of fun. You know, some great fan service, a little bit of comedy. You know, some cuteness. Just a lot of greatness there, I would say. Just yeah, anything more detailed on it? I mean, the bloodbath bit was pretty cool. Like, I kind of wanted to see them have like an actual bloodbath, you know, there. That'd be pretty cool, but half of them wouldn't want that, so, you know, probably not the best idea. And then everyone just kind of slept, you know, in the rest area. And then Sophie's like, maybe I'm starting to see why baths are considered bad, because it can easily corrupt you if you let it. However, Sophie, you are a, you know, pretty hardcore otaku. It does so, you know, just... You also kind of indulge in that in a similar manner as they're indulging in the bath. So, just saying. But yeah, I think that really is about it. I'd say it was a pretty, really good episode. I also got a bit more fan service than I was expecting to that bath scene. Some very good angles, like the panning up Akari's body, which definitely curvier than I expected. Like, initially I thought it was Hinata's body in that one shot, but it was not. But yeah, really good stuff. I love this show, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.